Welcome to Rooting and Rising. If you have arrived on this page, it's because your curiosity is taking the lead. So thank you, curiosity, for taking you here. My name is Yamin Chahin, and I am here today to tell you about Rooting and Rising, a journey back home. Take a moment to take in those words. Journey back home. Maybe it is a pilgrimage back home. In Rooting and Rising, we believe that journeying back home means to come back to our bodies, to come back to your body, and to come back to the body of the earth. And we return by paying attention to the cycles of Gaia, the 4 seasons, and the phases of Sister Moon, the 4 phases of Sister Moon. It is a remembering, really, because we have been attuned with the seasons since the dawn of humanity. And by being attuned with the seasons, I not only mean the 4 seasons, but the seasons of other beings who are also the sons and daughters of Mother Nature. Rooting and Rising is about finding your story or rediscovering your story, rediscovering the medicine that you embody. I want to tell you a story, since we are so much about stories in Rooting and Rising, about my favorite poet, mystic poet, Rumi. Rumi lived in the 1200s, and he had a very meaningful and powerful friendship with another mystic called Shams. According to the story, Shams and Rumi met when Rumi was teaching his father's teachings next to a fountain to a large community of students. Rumi's father had been a mystic himself, and he had written a book with all the insights that he had accumulated throughout his lifetime. When he died, Rumi continued his father's mission of imparting those teachings. So here comes Shams. He picks the book from Rumi's hands and throws it into the fountain. Rumi, as you can imagine, was taken aback, and he asked, "Who are you and what are you doing?" Shams said, "It is time for you to embody your teachings, your story. If you want to continue moving with and sharing your father's teachings, then go ahead and pick up the book. It will be dry." So Shams picks up the book from the water, and it was indeed dry. But Rumi doesn't take the book back. He is confronted with the possibility of finding the medicine within, finding the medicine that he carries in his bones, and the stories that are ready to be told through him. So Rooting and Rising is about finding your story. And we normally find our stories with. So we invite a community of you women who are feeling called to travel with the earth, Pachamama, to travel with the moon, to ask the questions that you need to ask without an agenda, and be present to the answers that are revealed in this journey. My co-guides and I are not going to tell you who you are. But we are going to offer different modalities, or I would say different practices, ancient practices that we have found to be relevant and important in our personal journeys into who we are. We are going to offer rites of passage practices, writing practices, moving physical movement attuned with the moon cycles and also attuned with the different cycles of the earth. You can read about the details and my co-guides on our website routineandrising.net. For now, if your heart is beating a little faster, or if you're recognizing a shift in the rhythm of your heart, then don't hesitate to schedule a 30 minutes free complimentary call with me, so we can find out whether this ceremony, this offering, is the right match for you. I look forward to hearing from you. Be well.